The CPU case is nearly complete, with the exception of the keys, which we'll come back to later. Let's move on to creating the general shapes for the display case. To keep things organized, we're going to create the display on a separate design layer. Go to Tools, Organization, and choose the Design Layers tab, or select the Layers button from the view bar. To help with organization, let's name the active layer. Select Design Layer 1 and click the Edit button. In the Edit Design Layers dialog box, type CPU Laptop in the name field and click OK. Now let's create a new design layer. To do so, click the New button in the Organization dialog box. Name this layer Screen Laptop and click OK once to return to the Organization dialog box. Change the visibility of the CPU Laptop layer by clicking the middle visibility column to the left of the design layer name. The icon will change to an X to indicate the layer is invisible. Click OK to close the Organization dialog box. Go to View, Standard View, and Top Plan. Select the Rectangle tool and create a rectangle of any size anywhere in the current drawing area. Then go to the Object Info palette and input a value of 5.5 inches in the width field and 10.5 inches in the height field. Click the Fit to Objects button in the view bar. Select the Fillet tool in the Basic Tool palette, and then select the third mode, Trim and Fillet. Set the fillet radius to 1/2 inch in the toolbar. Normally, you would need to select the intersecting lines to indicate which corner to fillet. Since all of the corners are to have the same fillet radius, we can simply double-click the rectangle to fillet all 4 corners at once. Notice in the Object Info palette, the rectangle has become a polyline. Now switch to the Offset tool in the Basic Tool palette. Be sure the first mode, Offset by Distance, and the third mode, Duplicate and Offset, are selected. Additionally, set the distance field to 1/16 of an inch. We need to create 2 offsets, so move your cursor toward the center of the polyline and click twice. You should now see 3 polylines. If the smallest polyline is not already selected, press the X key to switch to the Selection tool and select it now. In the Object Info palette, select Top Center Point in the box position controls. Then change the delta Y field to 10 inches and press Enter. Now switch to the Zoom tool and draw a marquee around the top left corners of the 3 polylines. With the smallest offset polyline still selected, choose the Offset tool from the Basic Tool palette. Set the distance field to 1/2 inch in the toolbar, and then click the area inside the selected polyline. With the next offset selected, return to the distance field in the toolbar and input 1/16 of an inch. Click anywhere inside the current offset polyline to create one last polyline.